Okay, what's up YouTube? My name is Galen and this is Galen's Gadgets. As you can see, today I got the S24 Ultra and I have the Crave cases for it. So Crave actually reached out and sent me some cases for the S24 Ultra and the Pixel 8 Pro. As you can see today, I'm just going to be reviewing the S24 Ultra cases they sent me. Really like the value on these. You're going to get the regular versions for $16.99. And the MagSafe version is actually $21.99, and that's what I'm going to be reviewing today, the MagSafe version of the Crave case. So I'm not going to hold you any longer, let's get into it. Okay, so the Crave case, one thing I noticed like when using this, I've been using it for the Pixel 8 Pro longer because that's the phone I'm dailying right now. It's really just like the balance of size and protection, just a really good balance there because it's not the bulkiest case in the world, but it's also super protective for what you get. So just open that up. The packaging is very basic. Can't really complain about that. No paperwork or anything like that. You just get the case and that styrofoam protection in there. Again, it's a two-part case. The silicone part, just plop your phone in there like that, and then you get this hard plastic. This is really what's going to protect the back of the phone and the sides a lot. Just snap that in. Super easy to put on. Okay, something I didn't notice when putting this case together is that the MagSafe ring is actually in the hard plastic portion of the case. So that's nice. You're gonna get that MagSafe functionality. Really like that they added this option for this case for the S24 Ultra. This case is a little harder to put on than the Pixel 8 Pro because you kind of have to line it up perfectly so that like the camera bump has like a lip. You kind of line that up perfectly so that it's in there all the way. So I'm gonna stop the camera for a second and put the case on properly. Okay, so let's talk about the protection on this case first. First off, this silicone part has like this hexagonal design that really helps with like impact and shot protection when you're dropping your phone and things like that. It's really nice to have. And then they add on this hard plastic. Really like what they did there with this design, especially like the sizing of it. I can't highlight that enough. I said this in the Pixel 8 Pro Crave case review as well. I just really like how light it feels given the protection that it has. It's just so much protection, and usually these double cases like this with two parts, they're a lot bigger, and it just like makes the phone a lot bulkier, especially bigger phones like this, the S24 Ultra. Just really love what Crave did with the design and the sizing of this case. So while we're talking about protection, let's look at the lip protection on the S24 Ultra. Might be a little different than the Pixel 8 Pro because it has like a slightly curved screen. Yeah, and you can kind of see it. The sides, the protection is like a little lower. The lip protection is a little lower than what it is on the Pixel 8 Pro. Let me see if I have my Pixel on me. So yeah, you could see those lips kind of like curve all the way around on the Pixel 8 Pro. Wow, the lip is barely going over on the sides on the S24 Ultra, but on the top and bottom you get a significant lip raise. So when you set it down, you still get that face protection, which is really nice. So let's talk about the protection on the back now. Of course, it's going to be protected well on the back because this is hard plastic right here. Can't complain about that at all. The camera protection is pretty good. Yep, pretty good. That lip protection is actually really high, so you can set that down without scratching up your cameras, which protrude on the S24 Ultra significantly. So no issues with that. In terms of design, I really wish it didn't have like this P-style design for the cameras. A lot of cases for the S24 have this, or S24 Ultra have this, but I really wish it just would cover everything and have like a indentation between each camera. That would be really nice to me. Okay, so let's look at like the placement of everything. So up top, you have two microphones on the S24 Ultra. That's no issue at all. Nothing's covered there. You get the USB-C spot on the bottom. You get a speaker grill on the bottom, another microphone on the bottom, and the S Pen slot. And all of those look perfectly cut out. The USB-C port has to be a little bit wider just because of that extra microphone there. Let's see how the S Pen comes out. Yep, works perfectly fine. Yep, works good. And while we're at it, let's just look at the buttons. The button placement looks fine to me. Let's see if it does everything properly. Yep, power button is working perfectly fine. Very clicky button. It actually feels clickier than the power button on the Pixel 8 Pro. And the volume rockers, the top one is a little mushier, but the bottom one is a lot more tactile. So buttons are great on this phone. All the placements are good. No complaints there. Not covering anything. So I just switched to the black variation of the case. Looks really nice. I like the gray a little better, but that's just a preference thing. One thing I didn't mention earlier is that I really like that the case, even though I don't like the P-style design for the cameras, I do like that it shows a little bit of the color of my S24 Ultra. Phone color is something that's like really important for me when I'm ordering a new phone, and I like that when cases actually show the color sometimes. For this one specifically, my titanium violet S24 Ultra, one of my favorite colors on any phone ever, especially with the gold accents on the cameras. I think it looks great. Again, I really like that it shows that. Okay, so again, this case has MagSafe, so let's see how strong it is. Yep. No issues getting my wallet on there. That's a little lighter, so it's not going to move at all pretty much. But this magnet feels actually really strong. Love the quality of the magnet on that. Now let's see how it's going to be on my MagSafe power brick. And let's actually see if the wireless charging works fine as well. So that's kind of a wireless charging test and MagSafe test. Yep. That's not budging. Very strong magnets on this case for sure. And again, wireless charging works too, so that's nice. Okay guys, so I just switched to the blue color for the Crave case on the S24 Ultra. This one looks really nice too. Probably gonna stick to the gray because I think it kind of matches the violet better, because the violet does show a little bit, which I really like. But yeah, overall, it's a very solid case, especially for the price. At $21.99, I think this is a steal, just because it has MagSafe and just the amount of protection that you're getting, while still being in a pretty portable package. I think that's really nice. I think the size of this case is a very underrated aspect, because of the fact that most cases with this double case type design, with the silicone in the front and the hard case in the back, significantly bigger typically. So I really like what Crave did with the size of this case. And again, it's a really underrated factor, especially when holding bigger phones like the S24 Ultra. It's already a big phone. You really don't want the biggest case on the back of this. In terms of protection, again, it's really solid. You get that back protection with the hard plastic back. The lip protection is pretty good. Can't wait till Samsung just goes fully flat so we can get the best protection possible. You can only do so much with that, but still really good face protection with lips on the top and bottom. And all the ports work perfectly fine, and the S Pen still comes out easily with this case on, which is nice. And wireless charging and MagSafe both work great on this case. So if you have any questions, do feel free to leave a comment on the video, and I'll get back to you. I appreciate your time, and thanks for watching this video.